Hey everybody, Nerd Transformed here again, and today I'm reviewing the Transformers Titans Returns Legends class Seaspray. Now Seaspray is another new mold from Titans Return, and I believe it's actually the first time in a long while we've got the Seasprays, not since the Voyager class Hunt for Decepticons one, which was kind of out of scale and didn't look quite like the G1 Seaspray, but was still a good fit in for the classic series at the time. But now, of course, we have a proper Legends class Seaspray that actually fits his scale. And of course, he brings over his usual hovercraft mode, which is fairly G1 accurate looking at it. You got all the details you expect. You got a little, not really cockpit, I guess you could call it, but like a little driver's seat area from there. The back, you can see the little hovercraft pinwheels kind of thing going on. All around the side and to the front, you can see the kind of detail to give off that kind of floating vibe. I'm not sure what you call this, but like the raft, I guess you could say, almost. I'm not sure what the terminology for a hovercraft would be. And at the top, you do get, for some details, you get like the Autobot sticker right there. You get kind of, this is supposed to be a weapon here, which is removable. And I guess you could say it's some kind of laser weapon of some kind. You do get some stickers underneath there. You get some paint right here along the sides. And you do get some like venting detail right here in front of where the wheels spin. And along the back, you do get kind of some engine details along with the robot fists. Now, my figure has a couple of problems. For one thing, the plastic doesn't quite sit together as it should. The arms do like to pop out a little bit, as you can see, and not stay where it's supposed to. The front half does not stay pegged together. I'm not quite sure why. I don't know if the pegs just don't quite fit or what it is, but it doesn't quite work. But other than that, it's an alright figure. The one weird thing is there is two different types of blue plastic on the side. You can see like the back of the middle parts right here that make the top of the arm and the back of the foot have a slightly lighter shaded plastic compared to the rest, which is more of a dark blue, while here we have more of an opaque light blue. Very odd. And of course, another problem that comes with this figure is yeah, head's just hiding behind a panel. I mean, you flip down that panel and look, oh, Seaspray, hi. So yeah, not too much on that there. But other than that, it's a pretty decent Legends class. For comparison, here he is with Titans Return Brawn. See, he's about the same size, maybe a little bit longer and a little bit wider. A little bit taller too if you're counting the back part here. And he does have a gimmick with the Titan Masters where the Titan Masters can sit inside of him. All you do is come to the back here, pop that right open like so, and you're going to take your Titan Master, go ahead and get him just in a sitting position. Just pop him on in there like that. Doesn't really go anywhere. Pop this back closed, and yeah, I got to pop the panel back over the face too. And your Titan Master can sit inside. You can see the little foot sticking out right there. So that's kind of cool. You can also actually just barely see the head kind of there. It's a little like cockpit head spot you can see the Titan Master in. So that's pretty cool. He still works with that. So yeah, overall, decent vehicle mode. I wish mine held together a little bit better. I wish they did something more with the face here. As you can see, it keeps popping down to reveal the face. But other than that, it's alright. Now, transformation is pretty simple. For one thing, you go ahead and pop off this piece. That will become his weapon. Then you're going to come to the sides here. Grab right here and untab these parts from the sides. And now unhinge the front of the vehicle to start becoming the feet. They'll come forward. Then you're going to bring it down on this hinge here. The hinges are right there because it's kind of on these double hinges. Now bring these front piece down. Then use the hips, or what will be the hips. Point it down. Use these hinges to pull them forward. You can go ahead and split them, as mine just kind of splits apart on its own. Use this hinge to bring it down. Form his little crotch piece. What's left of the blue pieces here, you're going to just pop off the sides and bring them down to make arms. Then you're going to take this whole back section. It'll collapse in like so. Like that, and it'll snap in place. Then you just take this panel and pop it on down. And there you have Titans Return Seaspray in its robot mode. And this didn't go quite work out like I was hoping. Alright, let's put him back here so you can see him a little better. Really need to get something to set this thing on, because now it's like the camera's way above him. But anyway, as I mentioned, that's Seaspray in his robot mode. Let me get Brawn transformed real quick. I'm going to go bar with a skip, considering it's pretty fast. So yeah, here's Brawn. He's actually a little bit taller if you're counting the top of this piece here. And looking at Seaspray himself, he's got all the details you kind of expect. He looks pretty good. Oh, one thing I forgot in transformation. These little blue pieces do fold in, like so. Giving him some actually blocked off feet and making him really not hollow. Well, not any hollowness that you can see too much. Another interesting thing is that if you actually leave the Type Master in there, you can actually leave a Type Master sitting in there as if he's the pilot for Seaspray. Oh, yeah, I guess you can't. Let me see. Oh, actually you can't because the piece that the Type Master sitting in is filled in now. So never mind, I thought you could fit the Type Master in there still. My bad. But looking at the face, it's pretty basic, you know, it's very similar to Cosmos' face, where it's just the mouth plate and the visor. I do wish they kind of gave him some eyes, or at least made the visor a little bit bigger. Actually, does he have eyes? It's hard to say if that's just eyes. If he has eyes or a visor. Hold on a minute. Actually, no, he actually does have eyes. It looks like a black visor, but you look really close there, the light caught it. You can actually see he has a little bit of blue on each side to give him blue eyes. It's really hard to see, but he does actually have eyes painted on, so that's pretty nice. The head is fully painted by the looks of it. It's all nice and shiny, kind of like paint, unlike the yellow plastic here. The only other new details that are really exposed are the chest here, and that's only because he took off the weapon piece, revealing a narrow Obbot logo and some stickers, and the hands, which are just your usual arm sculpts. I guess you can say the legs too, but they're really just typical hips with some transformation joints that are the knees. But overall, he's not a bad looking Seaspray here. Now you can leave this weapon that he comes with, just leave it on the chest like so. And you can kind of give him that little bit of a belly that Seaspray had in the cartoon. Or you can have him hold it and it'll just tab on like so. He doesn't actually hold it by the handle, he just kind of tabs onto his hand. But it does look like he's holding it. It's kind of like Bronze weapon where it kind of looks like a weapon, kind of doesn't. I like just leave it like that. Actually, what I prefer to do is lift up the panel slightly. Kind of give him more of a complete, you know, Homer Simpson style belly going on there. But, you know, not bad looking. Articulation wise, his head can turn, but it's kind of hard to get your hand in there, but you can turn the head left and right. It does fully rotate. The arms are ball jointed at the shoulder and they go out that far. They are ball jointed at the elbow, so you can bend and turn and everything you want to do. Ball jointed hips, but they only go out that far. They go far that forward, that far back. He does have a knee hinge right here. He does swivel above the knee. And no ankle articulation. All you could use this kind of as an ankle joint very slightly. And if you pull this piece out of the way, it forms the back of the leg. You can use it more if you want. But not too much you can do with that. And that's Titan's Return Seaspray. His vehicle mode does have a few problems. He's not the best Legends class out there, but he's still a very good one. I think he's a really great representation of Seaspray. Like I said, not the absolute best. He has a couple issues that'll get on some people's nerves, but I think they're perfectly acceptable for what he does. For a little $10 figure, or $3.50 in my case when I found him on clearance, I think he's worth getting. So, this is Night Transformed. I hope you enjoyed this review, and hope you have a good day. Take care.